My name's Lenora Fuller-McCall. Actually, my mother was born in Washington, but raised in Kensington when she was a child. My dad was from South Carolina, and neither one of them were Catholic, and weren't particularly happy when I became Catholic. But over time, they grew to accept it. I joined St. Gabriel's in 1973. When I came here, I really didn't know anyone, and it was kind of lonely. And I knew I could sing, so I thought, let's join the choir. So that's what I did. And by joining the choir, I got to know people, made friends, and my friendships with people just kept expanding. And in joining the choir and making friendships, they helped to nurture me and provide support. After I finished undergraduate school, I wasn't certain what I was going to do. I know I was interested in foreign affairs and public policy. Well, two members of the choir, Roland Wilkes and Grace Wilkes, kind of took me under their wing. And as a result of knowing Grace, she encouraged me to continue with my education. And later she introduced me to people in government who actually helped me to get into government service. I ended up, through my connection with Grace, working for almost 20 years for the Government Accountability Office. And that was wonderful because it led to my working here and overseas, representing the United States government. And the Congress, I worked for the Appropriations Committees, the Budget Committee, Armed Services, Government Operations, International Affairs. And one of my most interesting assignments was reporting on the conditions of refugees in East Africa. So that was a result of my time here in the choir at St. Gabriel's. Something else that I loved doing, because it was still an interest, was writing. So over the years, I've done other special projects. I was the editor of the Sodality newsletters, which is basically pictures of and stories about life here in the parish, what's going on with people, but especially the Sodality and the Sodality Union. So those are the kinds of things that I've done. Because I came to St. Gabriel's in '73, I can't really speak to what it was like before. However, when I came here, I noticed that the parish was predominantly black, maybe 98%. And there were some parishioners who were white who had stayed here because they loved it. And they were wonderful people. But I felt very comfortable here. Over time, I noticed that the demographics changed, and now it's changing again. But because I love this parish, to me it didn't matter what the change in demographics were. If it was increasingly Hispanic, that's okay. I'll learn Spanish. I love St. Gabriel's. I like seeing this church grow. I like seeing babies of all colors coming with their parents to church, because it means the church is alive, you know? And that's good. I'm happy about it. Well, I'm currently on the parish council, and so I'm working on plans to help build the future of this church and ensure the future. I'm also on the Green Team, and as a matter of fact, there are Green Team members working in the gardens right now. When I leave here, I'm going to go over and take some pictures of what the Green Team does. I've worked on newsletters, and I've taken pictures, and I've done photo books. For example, when our pastor, Father Mateo, departed, I gave him one of these books. This is pictures of the parish and pictures during his service. So it's like a record of life here in the parish, and I try to do that. I continue to do that. Another good memory, though, is that during the Year of Mercy, we were encouraged to go to the church doors. Certain doors had been designated, and so I decided, well, why not go to the first doors that had been designated for the Year of Mercy as the holy doors? And so we went to Rome. And we were at the Vatican, and we were encouraged to touch one of the door that had been designated over at St. Peter's. Well, while there, we got invited to a concert for those who had come to Rome just for the Year of Mercy. And while there, the Holy Father happened to walk by. And I saw him, and he had been in Washington, D.C. 6 months before. So I just said, thanks for coming to D.C. And he heard me. And that's one of my favorite memories of being in the church, was this one, of him blessing me. He came over, he put one hand on my head and one hand on my shoulder, and he prayed for me. And I thought I was going to faint. And what I felt was such peace. This is a very prayerful man, and I'm so thankful for this experience. So all my memories, this is probably my best one. St. Gabriel's is home to me. I love the people here. I love the liturgy. That's one reason I became Catholic. It's comfortable to me, and I just want it to be that way for others. It's nurturing and supportive. It's given me the confidence to go out in the world and do things that are unusual and interesting because of the confidence I've gotten from being here. And I've met wonderful people here who've helped to add to my life. I can't imagine my life being any more blessed. You know, I've just been very happy, not disappointed. It's been a good place for me. And I just want it to continue. I want it to be here 100 years from now for the next generations, you know.